Well, we've got this cylinder all printed up. It's a little rough, but you know, not everything can print. Not everything can print very smooth, exactly smooth. But we're gonna try this vapor process where we try to smooth everything out using some acetone, some paper towels. We're gonna soak the paper towels and put them in the bin that I've lined with some foil. We're gonna place our part in there. Throw the lid on and let those vapors go to work. So I've gone ahead and we've done the vapor smoothing. Turned out really good. All these lines here that are in the pictograph really smoothed out, so you can really see the contrast from the lines and spaces. Really happy with the vapor treatment. And now, because it's just a cylinder, there's no way for the lamp to actually stay mounted onto the lamp post. So what I've done is in Blender, I'm a big Blender fan. Love open source programs and software, you know, free's good. Went ahead and designed a coupler, and it cradles the cylinder. And it's going to fit right around the stem, just like that. And it'll hold the cylinder inside this groove that we designed in our coupler. And I've gone ahead, in the past I've used like an ABS glue that we made from acetone and scrap ABS, but today I got this in the mail and I'm really excited to use it, because we'll just load our filament up into this pen and we'll tack these seams with the pen, and it should be on there. It should just really be on there. I can't wait to use this thing. It's going to be really handy for all our projects in the future. So let's get started. So I've got all my seams welded up. I got this thing tacked on here. You can see it did all right. The most of the tack welds are here on the bottom, and probably won't see those, not really. I got a little bit there. I could smooth out some more. Here on the inside, you can see the tack lines there. Here I tried to kind of fill it in around the base, and I hit my seams. I sanded them down. Got my little Dremel tool here, kind of sanded them down, and then I went ahead and took some acetone, and I went ahead and brushed my seams. Got some acetone in there. I think the acetone really gets down in there in some of these seams here where I've tacked it. The acetone attacks the ABS, softens it up, kind of allows it to collapse on itself a little bit, which I think makes the seams a lot stronger. Here, this little patch there, a little bit of toilet paper. I started using a Q-tip with the acetone over there. The Q-tip was sticking to the filament, and then I thought, well, if the Q-tip is too much fiber, too much loose fiber, I would use toilet paper, and then the toilet paper caught on there and stuck. So then I went back to this. So I really encourage you to use these with acetone, especially when it comes to brushing this on. And it also gives it a really nice sheen, makes it really shiny. You're not going to see this pull off and stick to your part. But I think this turned out pretty good. I mean, there's a learning curve here. It's my first attempt at a project like this, and I had a chance to laugh at myself a few times. And you know, if we as humans, if we can't have fun and laugh at ourselves from time to time, then I don't even know why we're here, man. But I definitely dig it. So quick side note on my design for this mount. I had it all designed up in Blender. really love Blender. It's open source. Can't beat open source. Love not having to pay for software. But I got it all designed, and I designed it so that the two pieces would butt right up against each other. And then in Blender I used a subsurface modifier to smooth out all the edges, and it shrinks the part, and it just totally didn't cross my mind that I should have like anchored an edge to a line or a plane to keep the edge here from shrinking also. So I had a larger gap in between the two pieces. But I decided to go with it. I thought about printing it again, and then knowing that I bought this pen, I said, hey, large gaps, let's see how it does with large gaps. It did great. I just pinched the two together and tack welded it on one side and the other, and then just with it just sitting here, I was able to go back and forth and press up into it, almost like TIG welding. It was a lot like TIG welding, and I really enjoyed being able to do something like that. And I was able to, as you can see, I was able to go right from one edge to the next and make a really good strong bond. I could sand this down, make it flush, you know, and then hit it with acetone and make it shiny, but I feel like I did, for my first attempt, my first pen welding, I felt like I did such a good job. I'm just gonna leave it there, so it reminds me of my first project, really putting this together. I kind of like the effect. It has that, you know, that heavy metal groove to it, man, and I really dig it, just being able to see my own sloppy craftsmanship. But once again, it reminds me of how much fun I've had with this project and what a learning experience it really is, and you should give it a try. So I've had to come into my laundry room because it's still light outside and light in my bedroom, so I brought the lamp in here in my laundry room just to give you a really good view of this thing. I did it at a 1.5 layer height. I think I could have gotten some of these lines out if I'd done a 1.2. The STL files that I got off Thingiverse, they printed it at a 1.2. It's a 75-hour print, and even at 1.5, this took 78 hours. And I really got to hand it to Tenlog. These printers held up printing this thing for over 3 days straight, and I think they just did a wonderful job. Really got to hand it to Tenlog for being able to kick out a product that could take a beating for 3 days to do something like this. And really enjoyed this project. There's Beth and Jerry. Really got to hand it to Tenlog. And I did this project out of glow-in-the-dark filament, so here we go. Boom. Oh, and that is just awesome. Really great project. Had a lot of fun doing this project. You can see summer down there. Big portal hole there everyone's getting sucked into. Had a lot of fun with this thing.